Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. Hey, Ali, how you doing? OMG. I hope that's a good OMG. I hope it's a good OMG. Mhm. Yep. That's weird. What the heck is wrong with these people? That's insane. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's so dumb. What it is, like I said, they have to have like a lot of people just in case someone like doesn't want it or like they have you on file and say, "Hey, are you still interested in the job?" Because everybody else fucked up. So, hey, how about you now? Let's see if we can get from you. So that's my opinion on what they do. Whether or not they really do that, I don't know. But from what I understand, that's how they do things. But that's insane. Well, some things are meant to happen. Yeah, I know. That's just retarded. Yeah, that's so dumb. I remember every time I read about those situations, it'll always tell me that there's more people for the job, and that it's going to be difficult because they have other people, which is true. That's what they do. They get a whole pile of people and see who they can. What they do is they pick probably 10 people and they say, look, they probably tell all 10 people a different thing. Look, your job is you're going to make this amount of money. Do you want it? They see who they can get the least amount of money from with the most experience. So that way they don't spend too much money on you. But you know what, Ali? A lot of people do pointless things that we look at them and like, what? What are you doing? Like, it's just the way the world is. People do pointless shit, and then you look at them and like, what the hell? Like, right? Exactly. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. See, and that's the problem. See, they just do whatever they want, and then you just got to deal with it. If you don't deal with it, they move on to the next person, or whoever's like the most desperate out of all of them, they'll take, because like that's the person that wants the job right away and will start right away and just like jobless at the time. Or they like will say like, oh yeah, I'll take that money. That's cool. That's all I need. I just want a job. I don't care if I make $5 less. So like that's what they probably did, to see who really like is gonna take the fall for somebody else. It's delusional and weird, I know, but I don't know what more to think. That's why I work for myself, Right, exactly. Yeah, I understand. And that's what it is. See, they know who they're talking to and who they want to get a reaction from. See, it's all about them getting reactions and seeing how people are and see what like they want to do and stuff like that. Yeah, that's understandable. That's why it's good to do two things like me. Like I do electrical work, and yesterday I did a big electrical job for like 7 hours. I was there all freaking day, and then tomorrow I gotta go back and finish it. Today I took the day off, but and that's what happens. Like the more you do, the more you learn, the more you earn. So it's like that's how I've always lived my life. Yeah. Stop. Crazy dogs growling at somebody outside. Yeah, I see him helping out and doing more for you. He might be like, he just wants you to succeed. At the end of the day, you're his only daughter, right? So if he can help, he'll help. I was gonna mention something to you next time I spoke to you, but oh, two daughters. Okay, I thought it was just you. Honestly, I thought it was just you. I never heard about any other daughter. But what I was gonna say is like oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. I would have known about that. Um, the thing is, I was gonna say to you, have you ever heard of like an elephant sale? Like here in Bermuda, we call it like an elephant sale, where like you get a whole pile of things and put it on, get like a whole pile of stuff, and you put it on like a table, and you just put prices on everything, and people just come up to you and see what they want off the table and buy it from. I think it's called an elephant sale or something like that. Or like go to if you have like things already made, like how you do, right? Yeah, like a garage sale type of thing. Yeah. Where you can display all your work. then do something like that where you can like then you have your cards, your business cards there if you have any, or your information so people can come up and be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll contact you. Like, I don't know if there's like a park or something you can go to and see if you're allowed to do that, or like if there's a place like a like you know like a place where you live that sells things on the side, like where people have a stand and they sell things, and you can maybe put do that yourself, or go to places that sell things like that. Oh, well, there you go. So the next time you have an opportunity to do that, yeah. So if you can get yourself involved in that for your neighborhood, then you can probably get more business that way, or put your products out there for people to see. See, 'cause if your business is legit, right, and you have like it's written down where it's a legit business, then you're allowed to like, well, here you are, you're allowed to do what you want because you're a legit business. So yeah, that's what you got me for. See, I'm the brains. I'm always thinking for everybody. Honestly, I'm just thinking as if I were you right now and I needed to make money off my products, that's what I would do, to be honest. If I was that type of person, I would go where other people sell shit and like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put up my stand here as long as I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. And at the end of the day, if everybody's cool with me putting my table next to their shit and put my stuff there and sell stuff, then cool. If not, you can do like, the once every month, next to find out when your neighborhood's doing it, and then add yourself to the talk to the person that organizes and say, hey, look, I want to sell some stuff and yada yada yada. Try that. Who knows? You might even get orders. Just like have a paper there saying, like have a notepad there saying, if you would like to order anything, I can make it for you. This is my website or this is what I do. Print out some papers. Like print out your whole like what you're selling and what you do, and print it out and have it like have like a book next to all your products so they can look through the book and say, oh yeah, I want one of those. Yeah, I want one of those. Okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you make money. You have to present yourself to the people. Just like me. I go live, the pub people see me, heard of me, come over here, bang, they see what I'm doing, they ask a question. If it's right, yeah, cool, yay. And then that's it. They go from there. You gotta put yourself in the public eye. If you're not gonna put yourself out there, then it don't make sense. Nothing's gonna come to you. You know? Unless you're growing a 4-leaf clover out of your ass with luck all the time, yeah. But majority of the time you gotta bring it to you. You gotta bring the attention to you so you can make money and show people your talents. So that's some thoughts for you. You can try that. They're doing one here in Bermuda on Saturday. It's called an elephant sale, where everybody like got has all sorts of stuff. I'm actually gonna give my sister's doing it, and you get like things that you don't use. You just sell it to somebody else. I'm gonna give her some of my hats, like some of my hats that I've never used, or brand new hats that I don't like, or hats that don't fit me anymore. I'm gonna tell her to sell them for like $5 each, just so I can get rid of them. I got some other stuff around here. I'm gonna put them all in a box and tell her, here, look, put that there, and man, that's it. Make some money off of it. Why not? I got your donation. Thanks, Ali. All right, let's check. Yeah, it's 6:20 here, and the birds are all over the tree. I have a lot of trees around me, so the birds come on the trees. I have a big cedar tree right outside my door here, like 20 feet away, well, 30 feet away, and the birds hang out in that tree like every day, and yeah. It's very, very peaceful here today. It's like 70 degrees, nice little breeze. It's been really, really nice. No wind, just a slight little wind, and it's really, really nice. I got my windows wide open. It's nice and cool. I have to enjoy it now while I can, because next month or June it's gonna start getting hot as fuck. All right, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, yeah, here it gets like warm a lot. All right, it's telling me that it's going to be difficult for you to get this loan and to get this it's going to be difficult for you to get approved. And the reason for that is because it's maybe because you haven't been in business that long, one, or it's something to do with like a waiting period. The learn part. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. For the LLC, I see you'll definitely get approved for that. But the loan part will probably be a little bit difficult. The LLC shouldn't be a problem. I'm getting that the LLC part will be fine. I got all good cards on that. Let me check the loan and see if it'll take like some time. Yeah, in this month it won't happen, but next month there's a good chance that it will. So the LLC is like I get yes for that. But for the learn part, you won't get it until next month. But this month it doesn't look like it'll happen. But next month there's a very good possibility that it'll happen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's saying that both is definite, definitely gonna happen eventually, but not this month, I don't think. But next month it's saying yes. So yeah, that makes sense. Takes a few weeks. So yeah. But for the LLC part, it's more the cards were a lot better. Oh yeah, here's the same way. my mom and dad's waiting for, because my dad's cousin passed away a month ago, and they're still waiting for the death certificate so my dad can buy her car, because her car is ready to go. And my dad wants to buy the car because it's his cousin and she passed away. But she passed away a month ago, and they still haven't had her death certificate written up so that my dad can buy the car and take the car. So my dad and my mom's like waiting for this car. They've already been 2 months without a car because they got into a big accident. The old car has already been trashed and been certified to be, that's write-off. And Bermuda's taken a whole month. This woman died a month ago, and you still haven't got the death certificate written up for a damn car. Like, just write up the damn certificate. Like, the car is going to sit there more and more. It's going to be worse. So freaking frustrating, man. People are so long-winded. Like, what do you do from 9 to 5 every fucking day? Like, get with the program. Like, I'm the type of person, I want shit done now. Like, if I put my mind to it, I'm gonna do it. And people like I work less hours than everybody and do more shit. And people that work longer do less. Like, how hard is it to go on a computer and go, okay, this person's dead, okay, boom, 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 print, boom, done. Like, what's so hard about that? Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah, see? Like, that's nuts. Like, what is the hold up? Like, why is it so difficult to do that? I don't understand it. It don't make no sense. And well, I got good news yesterday that the unvaccinated, like myself, can travel after May 11th. Now I get to go away next month. Yay. Yep. The idiot Joe Biden administration has finally passed a law for unvaccinated travelers like myself can enter the United States after May 11th. So I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I won't be getting to Florida in May, but in May I'm gonna go to Boston and watch some games and go visit my friends and family, and then maybe I would say, I don't know, maybe like August or September, I'm probably gonna come to Cali for sure. Because summertime is my busiest time of the year for like work. So like when it's like the end of August going into September, that's when I'm like kind of like a little bit less busy. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be around. Do you live next to Fresno? Because that's where I'm gonna go. Because my uncle used to work. My grandfather used to work there. Oh yeah, sure. Yes, I would love to go check her. Yeah. Oh yeah, 3 hours away. Oh yeah, so that's not that bad. Yeah, I'll try to meet you guys halfway or meet everybody halfway. Because there's a lot of people in Cali that I know, so I'm gonna be traveling all over Cali, and I'm gonna have my own car anyway with the GPS, and I'll be traveling everywhere. I'm gonna drive around because I want to go check out the Lakers stadium, even though I'm not a Lakers fan, but I would like to go see the Staples Center and go to Los Angeles and go see some places, and I'm gonna go all around Cali. I've never been there. If I'm going that far, I'm gonna go for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks and just travel all around there and go check shit out. So okay, yeah. Yeah, I have the address to where my grandfather no, that's cool. You're the only one in here. That's cool. There's no one else in here right now. That's fine. Um so yeah, like I've got the address to where my grandfather used to be and where he used to work. It's in Fresno. So I want to go there, like to the actual address, and then like drive around and see where he was at, possibly talk to like some family members and stuff. So I'm gonna see what happens. Because before I actually go, I want to contact my family members that are out there and see if they're still there, first of all. Because it'll be pointless going there if they're not there. So I'm gonna call them before I go, like a month before I go. I'm gonna call them and see who's actually, still alive and still around, or trace the people and see where they're at. Or, ask around, see what's up. And then once I find out they're there, I'm gonna meet my, cousins and stuff, and I'll be like, hey, look, I'm so and so's grandson. Just let me know if you know where he used to work or where he used to be. Pick up on his energy and spirit out there and see what's up, see if I can connect with him or connect like to where he used to be. And then I'm going to go visit all my friends from Cali. And that's a lot of people, because majority of the people that come in here are from California. And if they're not from Cali, they're from Oklahoma. A lot of people also from like Arizona, Texas. So all over that side, I have a lot of people that come in here from those places. So it'd be nice to go visit everybody, or try to visit everyone. So I want to actually go straight over to California first and work my way back to Texas or towards that area, to Houston, Dallas. So I want to try and drive. I'm going to actually go online and see how long it takes to drive in those areas. And, like go on a tour every day. I'll drive a little bit, drive a couple hours, stop, drive here, drive there, meet people, talk shit, have fun, have dinner, just drive around. I love driving out in the States, because out there you could drive for hours. Here, it's only an hour and 20 minutes to get to one side to the other. So you're not really going out there. Yeah, I'm going to fly out to Cali. Yeah, I have no choice. I have no choice to fly out there, yeah. I got to go from Bermuda to Atlanta, and Atlanta straight to California. That's what I'm going to do. From here to Atlanta is 3 hours, and from Atlanta to California, I think it's like 4 hours or something like that. So I'm planning on doing that. So once I get to California, I'm going to rent a car, and I'm just going to drive all around and visit all my friends. But I'm going to tell everybody before I come, obviously, because I want to make sure I can meet with everyone. Go here, go there, things like that. I can always meet everybody. They just got to tell me what address, and I'll punch it in the GPS. Boom, I just go meet up with everybody. That's my plan. But I won't do that till probably like August, September, something around that time. Because I'm going to be busy from now to like August. I'm pretty busy all the time. I got like a good bit of work to do. So I'm going to make some moolah, and then I'm gone. But next month, I'm probably going to, once the 11th comes around, and I know for sure that the unvaccinated like myself can go to the States, I'll be gone. I'm going to Boston for like a week. But the tickets and everything are so expensive, it's ridiculous. The only thing that is good, oh yeah, Bermuda's super expensive. Yep, it's worse than the States. Bermuda is one of the most expensive places in the world, top 10. So that should tell you everything you need to know. But people make good money here. It's very expensive, but you can make a good living. And just like anywhere in the world, you can make money, but if you spend it all, then you're broke. So I don't know about Hawaii, but people from Bermuda go to Hawaii, so I'm sure they must be familiar with the. A friend of mine, this guy Brian that I know, he just came from Hawaii. He went to Cali, then he went to Hawaii, then he went to Hawaii with his wife, and then he came back to Bermuda. But he didn't say anything bad about it. because Bermuda is ridiculously expensive. But I know there's more expensive places than Bermuda, that's for sure. People complaining about our airport because our airport's brand new, and they say the prices at the airport's ridiculous. But Boston is expensive too because I just priced everything to go there because I went and checked. But see, the airlines are tricky because they know unvaccinated passengers are allowed to travel on the 11th. On the actual day, May 11th, if you go like on there, it's triple the time, triple the amount of price that it is right now. So like it's like $389 if you go right now on JetBlue, like to Boston or something like that. It's like between $389 and $589. But on that day, May 11th, it's 800 and something. So they like, yeah, you unvaccinated fuckers, you're gonna pay to go away now. See, they're tricky. They're very tricky. But if you go the following day, like the 12th, it's like 5 something. And then if you go on the Saturday, then it's like 6. So it goes down, like it goes up and down here and there. But on that actual day, they put the price up super high because people are crazy. See, they want to go away that day. Yeah, but see, that's a good price. You know, that here, that's like, see, I priced a hotel that's right next to like the Boston Celtics arena, right? Where they play. And the hotel closest to it that I walked 10 minutes to the thing, it's called Sonesta Cambridge Boston Hotel. And it's $400 a night. So if I go for 5 nights, that's $2,000 just for 5 days. $2,000 for 5 days just to go and sleep in a damn room that I'm not going to be in until nighttime. Because when I go away, I'm never at my hotel all day. Hell no. I don't care if it's raining or not. I'm going to be going to the mall. I go to the mall and I spend the whole day there. And I come home, drop off the bags, and I come to the hotel, drop the bags off, and go out again. But half that price, I can get an Airbnb for, like a studio apartment or like a Airbnb place. It's like $175 a night. Then they charge you like, you know, this, and this. Yeah, exactly. But if I stay like a half an hour away from downtown Boston, it's half the price. But you're gonna pay money for Uber or for like, you know, a taxi. You're gonna end up spending like $50 for the taxi back and forth. So you might as well just pay the $400 a day. At least you can walk everywhere that you know the malls there, the stadiums there, and you don't have to get nobody to drive you. Yeah, see, that's fucking nuts. That's like going on a cruise. Like each person is like $5,000 for a decent room. If you get a suite, it's like $10,000 like for a suite. I'm like, who? I ain't spending all that money. Hell no. If I want to go on a damn boat, I'll go out in Bermuda in the ocean. I'll go fishing. I mean, I know you get food 24/7. You get all these benefits and shit, but that's too much, man. Yeah, it's really expensive going on a trip, and I haven't been away in 3 years since COVID. And when I go away in May, like when I go away, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Everything's gonna be different. The airport's new, everything's new. Like here, the airport's new, so I'm gonna be like, oh, lost, going everywhere. Excuse me, do you know where this is? But once I get to Boston, it's gonna be easy. I know everything around there. Ain't nothing changed. Hola, ninja. ¿Cómo está? So yeah, I'm excited that that everything's going back to normal. I held off 3 years. I'm proud of myself. Buena. Good. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't really want to get a hotel that's $400 a night. I'm not even gonna stay there. It's actually annoying that I have to spend $2,000 for 5 days, and I'm not even gonna be there in the hotel unless I'm gonna sleep. That's it. Cause I'm out 24. When I go away, I'm never in the hotel. Never ever. Anytime I'm there, it's for like 7 hours for sleeping, and that's it. I get right up. I go get breakfast. I go straight shopping. I'm there before the mall even opens. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts on the side. I just sit at a table in the food court. One time I sat at this food court and it was like it weren't even open. It was the only thing that was open was Dunkin' Donuts. So I got a coffee, got my croissant and egg, cheese, and sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. I sat down, I ate it, and this is like about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I walked around and all the shops were opening at 10. I was like, fuck am I gonna do around here for 3 hours? So I went back to the hotel, which is walking distance. And I went upstairs and I chilled out and watched TV and stuff. And then about 9:30, I got back up. I went across the street. I went to the mall. And I was waiting for everybody to open up. As soon as they opened up, I was there. I was like the first one there. And I would just go shopping, shopping. By lunchtime, I'll take all my bags back to the hotel, across the street, back to the hotel, then go back for more. Some of my friends are like, "You're worse than a damn woman. All you do is shop when you come out here." I was like, "Yeah, exactly. What else is there to do? I might as well shop while I can." I like clothes and I like, sneakers and hats and all sorts of shit. And Bermuda doesn't have all those type of things. We don't have American franchises. And when you buy something in Bermuda, everybody else buys the same shit, so you all look alike. So it looks stupid. So that's why I like to go away and buy shit nobody's got. Okay, Ninja. I have fun when I'm away, man. I shop all day, and at night I go to the games. I'll go watch a baseball game, a hockey game, or a basketball game. Whatever game's on, I'm gonna go watch it. And if there's nothing on, okay, bye, Ninja. If there's nothing on, then I just go shopping. Like some of those Walmarts and Home Depots, they're open till 10 o'clock at night. So I'll Google it on my phone. I'll be like Home Depot near me. I'm like, oh, this place is 15 minutes away. All right, cool. Go downstairs. Taxi. Come here, yo. So the taxi will pull up. I'm like, yeah, take me to this address, bro. You know where this is? Oh, yeah, I know where that is. All right, cool. He'll be like, oh, where's that? What is it again? I'll punch it in. So he'll punch it all in. And I'll go Home Depot for like 2 hours. Just walk around, go get a cart and put all my shit in there. When I'm ready, I'll tell the lady, I'll be like, excuse me, man, can you call a taxi for me? Oh, sure. Where are you from? You talk different. I'm like, yeah, I'm from Bermuda. Oh, nice. We have plenty of people from Bermuda coming here. I'm like, good. So I just get all my shit. When the taxi comes, bang, I'm going back to the hotel. Sometimes I don't buy anything. Sometimes I just walk around Home Depot and just go see new gadgets and new things and compare prices and stuff like that. Talk to random people in there and be like, "Oh yeah, you seen it? You ever used this before? Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Oh, where you from?" Next thing you know, I'm talking to somebody from some ungodly place. That's it. That's what I do when I'm away. I can't be in the hotel all damn day. Hell no. Even if it's raining and pouring and snowing, I don't give a shit. I'm out of here. I'm going. If I'm away, I'm gonna like go explore all new things. And if that Home Depot don't work, I'll go somewhere else. I'll be like, okay, this one here is 20 minutes west. I'm gonna go that place. I'll go Lowe's. I'll go wherever. Like it doesn't matter. I'll go wherever. Walmart, Target. I'll go to the next mall outlet. I'll go see all sorts of shit. Every day is jam-packed excitement when I'm away. I just want to go places and go see things. Come back to the hotel, offload everything, back out again. And the person at the desk is like, This guy just came back with all these bags. Good Lord, the hell's wrong with this man? They look at me like I'm crazy. He goes, "Oh, you having fun, sir?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." "Where you going now?" "I'm going shopping again." "Oh man, you just came back with 10 bags." I'm like, "Yeah, wait till I come back from this place." Hey, next thing you know, my suitcase is like full. When I leave Bermuda, I don't have nothing in my suitcase. I just put a big ass suitcase with like a couple pairs of socks and underwear and maybe a shirt or a pair of jeans, and it's nothing in there. And then the woman's like, "Your bag has nothing in." I said, "But wait till it comes back, sweetheart. It's coming back full." And they're like, "There's something wrong with this guy." I'm like, "Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm buying everything when I go out there. When I go away, I take my bag is empty, and then I buy as I go. I'll buy an outfit for the next day. That's what I do. I want all new shit, new everything. I'll go to Macy's. I'll go Sears. I'll go Walmart, Target. I'll go everywhere. That place, Dick's Sporting Goods. I go there. Like I just think of random places that I like, and I'll just like look them up and just go. Tell the taxi driver, "Hey, look, take me to this place, bro." And he'll be like, "Oh, how long are you gonna be here?" I'm like, "I'm gonna be here for about maybe an hour." Then I'll take his number down and I'll be like, "Hey, yo, yeah, you just dropped me off at this Dick's Sporting Goods here and this Sears place. Yeah, yeah, that's me. Yeah, yeah, it's Mark. Hey, yeah, come pick me up." He's like, "Okay, sure." I'm like 10 minutes away. I was like, "All right, bro." That's it. That's what I do. So that way I'm guaranteed a taxi. But now you guys got all those Ubers and all that shit, so that's even easier. My sister said she'll show me what's going on because I've never used that Uber stuff. And 3 years ago when I went, I just got taxis and shit. But now you got that Uber system, so it's even better. So I'll be all right. When I go away, I'll be fine. I just can't wait another month and I'll be out of here. Yeah, renting a car. Yeah, yeah. I don't drive in Boston. I want to, but I just don't feel like it because I like to, I'm so uh annoyed when I drive now because people are crazy. So when I used to drive in Atlanta like 10 years ago, it was nice, but not now. It's like a joke. People are out of their minds. Well, that's why I call you Ninja. You're in and out, all about. But yeah, Ninja. I was just telling Angie that. I mean Angie. I was just telling Ali that they said that May 11th they're allowing unvaccinated passengers like myself come to the United States. So it looks like I'll be coming to Cali this year. Yeah, I'm gonna be traveling. I haven't traveled for 3 years since COVID. Yep, they put it out on the website yesterday. They said that the Biden administration has finally released a statement saying that May 11th, they're going to or any day now, they're going to like how it's still an emergency thing with COVID shit. They're gonna say it's not now. They're gonna call off the emergency COVID shit now. I guess they gave up on conning people, and they're finally going to allow unvaccinated tourists and people like myself to enter the United States at May 11th. So it came perfect time. I don't know. I never got it. I stayed unvaccinated the whole time, and I never got COVID. Never. Nope. Nada. My sister and my brother-in-law got it, and my other sister got it, and her husband got it. But they just said the same thing. It was like the flu, wearing nothing bad. Just bad headaches and shit like that. They didn't get it bad. I know some people that got it bad, but The people who got it bad are the people who don't take care of their bodies. That's the problem. When you eat the right things, like I do, your immune system doesn't get sick. Yeah. I never got it, and I probably won't because I'm God's son. See, when you're God's son, and you believe in God, God used me as an example. He said, Mark, you ain't getting no vaccine, and you ain't gonna get COVID. You're good to go, bro. And I did it. 3 years. I'm proud of myself. I never gave in to getting that shit. I never gave in to it. Never even thought about it. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Sure you can, yes. So I'm just glad that I never got it, and I never had to get the vaccine. So that was good. I'm very skeptical about those things. So I never get it. Like, I don't believe in those things. If everybody's doing it, then I'm not doing it. I do it on purpose so I don't have to prove anything to anybody. But hey, it's to each their own. People who got it, I don't care. You do whatever you want with your life and your body. But I know what I'm doing. Hell no. Yes, Ninja, no problem. I'll be back on tonight at some point. I'm just coming on now because waiting for my nephew to come in an hour. The weather's beautiful here today, so. But I'll be back on tonight, like maybe another, I don't know, 4 hours from now. I'll be back on for a bit. Yeah, the birds are chirping. I have a big cedar tree. I was telling Ali, I have a huge cedar tree outside my door here. It's in the yard, and they all hang out on that damn tree every day. All right, be safe. Had to vacuum. I got to vacuum too. I got to vacuum my car. I picked up my nephew from the beach yesterday. Okay, sure, Steven, no problem. You can go ahead and ask your questions. I got the donation. Thanks. I had to vacuum my car on the passenger side. My nephew came in. He did beach volleyball yesterday, and he brought all the damn sand in my car. Vacuum in one hand, daughter in the other. It's the life of a mom. Power to us, bro. I've waited 3 years to travel because I can't go to the United. I live in Bermuda, and I can't go to the United States because I'm not vaccinated. But they came yesterday or the day before. They put out a message saying that now the unvaccinated can travel to the U.S. as of May 11th. So I'm very happy with that. I get to go back to Boston to see all my family and friends and go watch my teams play. So I'm excited. I got 1 more month left. I'm going to save my pennies and get ready. All right, Steven, you said, how does David feel about me now? All right, let's check. Hey, Lady D, what's up? Excuse me. How you doing, sweetie? You all right? All right. Stephen, I would say that David feels like there's obstacles when it comes to you. He feels like you're leaving him in suspense, or you're delaying your feelings for him, or you're delaying like things around him, or he's delaying things with you. Um, and if there's no effort between the both of you, then nothing's gonna happen. One person has to make the effort, and whichever one of you that's making the effort, the other one's not accepting the effort. If that's the case, then it's not gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my sister said the same thing, Stephen, that when she went to the States, they didn't ask her, but when she came back to Bermuda, they asked her. It's this delusion. I think that David, Stephen, I think David is not really wanting to have a relationship because he's been through some situations before where he doesn't trust any other men. He doesn't trust anybody. And he doesn't have any desire to achieve any type of relationship goals or anything like that, because the last person he dealt with was unfaithful. And that's why he's like in between minds of putting in any effort towards you. And if you're putting in any effort towards him, he's kind of being skeptical about it. He's like, I wonder if I should trust Steven or not. You know what I'm saying? But what I do also get is, if there's effort between you guys, then it can turn out to be a little bit more happier and a little bit more pleasurable, and things will like start to move forward. But that's not going to happen until like further, this month. This month, it looks like towards the end of the month or another 2 weeks time, if there's any effort between you guys, it's going to be towards like another 3 weeks, or two to 3 weeks. But the thing is there's no like real effort going on. So there's like trying to make a decision on making an effort. There's a hesitation of making an effort because of past relationships or past feelings. So how does he feel about you is he doesn't know about making any effort because he doesn't know if he's going to get hurt or not, or how things are going to happen. So that's what I got, Stephen. Until there's a major effort between any of you, then it's not going to work. I think there's like a skepticism between both parties, like you and him. But it's either you or him got hurt badly, and so there's like an obstacle there of feelings. But if you guys were to talk it out, I think it'll develop into something a little better in like the coming weeks. I also get like an earth sign energy, guys. So like it's a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And whoever that is, either you or him, that's the person who's like holding back or doesn't really want to go 100% because of past issues. And it can also do with money and stability too. Like if one of you are kind of like not doing well financially, there could be a hesitation because of finances as well, not looking good on one part. No problem. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I got a strong earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. So that's definitely him. He showed up in the cards. So yeah, I think it's more him than you. He's gonna be very resistant and very resistant and very like not wanting to move forward. But if you were to go, if you really like him, Steven, and you put in like effort towards him and show him that you're not like, gonna screw him over or be like unfaithful or something and talk it out, he'll start to open up. But it's gonna be difficult though. It's gonna be difficult. How does David feel about Leandro? Is that your question? How does David feel about Leandro? Okay. So that's probably what I saw with the financial part. Well, I don't think David's very fond of this guy, Leandro. He looks like he's very suspicious of him. Looks like there's been like, I think that David thinks that Leandro is a person who made a mistake or like was kind, but then kind of like was cool with him and then kind of stabbed him in the back type of thing. And I think he did this because he was vulnerable and was like kind of like, you know, giving him anxiety, or he felt anxiety or indecisiveness around him and doubted him, was uncertain about him. Like he failed to complete something, like if a task, and he just made him disappointed and kind of like, he looks at him like somebody who would like disappoint him and irritate him, you know? Right. Yeah, that's the thing. This yeah. So how they feel about Leandro is not good at all. They don't like him at all. Looks like he's a person that very into yeah, yeah, he's causing anxiety, causing uncertainty, and also causing a lot of disappointment. Um, like it's almost like he wants you to be disappointed and wants like failure to happen. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want things to be good for you. Meow. What's up, Lorraine? So that's how David feels about Leandro. He feels like he's like not allowing things to happen and he's like, being annoyed. But see, this is how what I saw in the first set of cards is David thinks that there has to be an effort from your end to say, hey, look, get away from this guy, or live somewhere else so we can be together, because this guy is ruining what we have. So it kind of like makes sense now that you said that. And until you make the effort to change your life and not be roommates with this guy, then nothing's gonna come about you and David. You got me? Like the card spirit saying that you have to control your life. You got to control the situation you're in. Until you, Stephen, control the situation and get out of that energy and get away from Leandro, it's not going to work. Oh, there you go. That's why I saw he can't trust and he thinks you're not faithful. He thinks that you're not going to, be somebody that he can trust. So that makes perfect sense now that what I saw at the cards, because now you're telling me exactly what I just saw. Yeah. Looks like you need to get away from both of them, Steven. I'm doing good, Lorraine. All's good. See, that's the thing. That looks like a shit show to me. Like it looks like everything is just absolutely crazy, and you need to get away from both of them. If they're causing ruckus and causing crazy shit, like that's just like that's something either you have to analyze and say, look, I can't deal with none of these idiots, and just go about your business. You know. Well, it looks like they love drama. See, and this is why the cards are telling me you have to take control of this whole situation. It's either you put in the effort to pick, pick one, or either get away from both of them. It's up to you to, grab that lion by its mouth and say, hey, look, I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't bite me in the ass no more. That ain't happening. So the cards are saying it's up to you to have the courage and the confidence to get away from it all, or pick and choose your battles. If not, it's going to remain the same. You're going to stay in that little circle of crap, dealing with this one, dealing with that one, going back and forth, pissing this person off, that person gets pissed off. So it's saying until you control the situation, it's not going to get better. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It looks like whoever, what else I see, Stephen, is whoever is the oldest. Yeah, exactly. Whoever is the oldest out of those two is like the one that has the most um, suspect type of, the suspect character. The person who's doing like the person you got to watch out for. I see an older guy being the problem. Like the older person would try and act a certain way to get what he wants. Yeah, but that usually happens in every situation, Stephen. People just don't care. They just want drama. They live for drama. They are drama. And if they don't have drama in their life, then it's not gonna get any better. That's the thing. It's only gonna get better if you yourself get away from those energies and get away from those people. So it's only gonna be the only way it's gonna get better is if you take control of your own life and get away from the negativity. That's what I tell everybody. That's the only way to get away from situations like that. You have to get away from those people and just say, "I'm had enough. Bye." Yeah. So yeah. See, that's the bad one. I see that the oldest man is the worst. Yep. The cards say the oldest person will act kind to get what he wants, but also do it when you're at your most vulnerable point. So that makes sense. Relationships are too difficult, man. That's why I've been single for a long time. I can't handle relationships. People are just not trustworthy. People are crazy. People are not loyal. People are not trustworthy. I'd rather love and trust my damn self than be with anybody that's crazy. Steven, thanks. I got your donation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get that. That's the person that we're dealing with. So Spirit's right. They're giving me the right information. Yeah, okay, thanks. I just got it. Appreciate that. You can go ahead and ask your questions. Yeah, he has an ulterior motive, is what I call it. When a person acts really nice to get what they want, they think that they can control you after that. They think they can do whatever they want and just like, keep stringing you along like a puppet. So all right. Now it's saying here, if you were to make a serious effort and talk things out with David, he's still going to feel like he can't trust you, and he's going to feel like he can't like go further with you and get into a relationship with you. So it's telling me that even if you try to talk things out with him, he's still going to feel like he can't make a serious effort with you. And the reason for this is because there could be like a situation where, like I said, he's already told you he can't trust you, and that's embedded in his mind. Like he can't trust you, and he's sticking to that. So even if you talk things out with him, he's still gonna think that he can't trust you, and he's still gonna think that you're not, the right person for him. And he's probably gonna say, "Look, we can't talk anymore." So I feel like, I mean, earlier I saw that things will be better, but that's if there's a effort between the both of you. And if he were to make the effort, then obviously it'll be a lot different. But he shows up here again in the cards, this Taurus, and it's saying that he might not be faithful to you. He might not like, if you were to make an effort, he'll probably use you for a bit and then get rid of you afterwards. So it's telling me that if you made the effort, he'll use you to get what he wants from you and then just drop you like a fly. And the reason for this is because he can't trust you. So if you continue to go after him, he's going to be like, you know what? He's making a lot of effort. So I'm going to take him for a ride, get what I want out of him, and that's it. But I think he's has mixed emotions. Like if you were to really put in the effort and he'll really see how you really are, he might get attached to a certain point. But I still think that there's a trust factor there. There's a trust barrier that he can't just deal with it. He just thinks that, okay, yeah, Steven's a good man. He's kind, he's considerate. I like him, I'm attracted to him. But the problem is I can't trust him. So I'm gonna take him along for the ride because he wants me so bad, or he wants to be with me. So I'm gonna take him for a ride and then just get rid of him. And I feel like that's what the energy and the cards are saying to me. It's saying that if you put in the effort, he'll take you on, but when he's ready, he'll be like, you know what? I'm done with you. Unfortunately, I don't see anything like really good here at all, to be honest with you, Steven. So even if you make an effort, it'll work to a certain point, but it won't last long. Like he'll just do it just to use you. So it looks like David is not really willing to make like the all around effort to be with you, even if you made a lot of effort. So it might turn out to be good in the beginning, but it won't end well. That's why, like I said, somebody would have to make the major effort, and it's not you. It's telling me that it would have to be him making the effort towards you because he can now trust you or believe that you're the right person for him. So it's not so much if you put in the effort, it's not going to work. But if he puts in the effort, then you can try to see what happens because he's actually going to make the effort instead of take you for a ride and then dump you. Because that's what I see. Either way, it doesn't look like it's going to be like a full blown decent relationship, friendship vibe. And if he already told you he don't trust you, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying, Steve? That's a red flag in the making. Because you said here I went and David got pissed at me and said he couldn't trust me. So if he already told you that, that's your red flag right there. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's your red flag right there. If somebody says they can't trust you, then they already have that embedded in their mind. So by you talking it out and putting in the effort, he's going to be like, this guy's dumb. I'm going to take him for a ride. Then I'll get what I want from him. And then I'll just get when I'm ready, I'll just dump his ass. You know, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, it doesn't look good. See, now it's telling me that if you don't make any effort and you keep your cool, it'll make him feel like you're not interested and he'll start to come towards you. And that's why I told you that in the next few weeks, if you do that, it'll make things a lot better where he'll change his mind and start to chase you and start to feel like you don't care about him anymore or you don't give a shit about him anymore. So I'm getting that if you don't make the effort and keep your cool, then it'll actually start to work towards like the next 2 weeks or so. It'll start to get better. So this is telling me the same answer that I got in the very beginning. It's confirming what I saw in the beginning. Whereas if there isn't any effort, then it makes him believe that you don't give a shit about him anymore. So it's going to make him want to try to make an effort with you. And by you keeping your cool and not saying anything, he'll return to you and things will start to look more favorable and things can start to be more peaceful and things will come back around. Now, if you guys have already been together at one point or you guys have already discussed your feelings beforehand and he knows you like him, then there's a sense of him coming back because you don't put any effort in. And that's what I see here, that in a possible week or two, things can start to get better. But this is only going to happen if you don't make any effort towards him and keep your cool. It's almost like a cycle where the less you do, the more you're going to get from him. I don't know if you've ever heard that term. Yeah, exactly. So the less you do, the more you get. The more you do, the less you get. So don't do anything at all. And that's why I said at the very beginning of this whole thing is somebody has to make the effort. And if it can't be you, it's got to be him making the effort towards you, because he's already told you he can't trust you. So then if you keep your cool and not make an effort, then he's going to be like, wait a minute, you know? Well, see, that's what it is. So when you stop making the effort, it's going to make him say, hey, wait a minute. Steven doesn't like me anymore. Let me make the effort to see if I can get him back, or see if I can try and see what happens here. Yeah, so that makes sense now that you said you've made the effort a lot. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, in order to get David, if you really want David, this is what you have to do. You have to use reverse psychology. And I know you know what reverse psychology is. So whatever you do, don't make any effort. The less you do, the more you're going to get from him. Now, the more you've done, the less you've gotten from him, correct? You've done a lot, but you're making the effort, but nothing's happening. So do less so you can get more from him. And once you get more from him, don't go back to that way that you did. Keep allowing him to make the effort. Make a little bit of effort, but only give him as much as you give him. Don't do too much. And see how it goes. But it looks like that cycle will come back around to you if you allow that to happen. So less equals more, more equals less. It's called reverse psychology. Trust me, it'll work. So if you really have your eyes set on him, then that's what I would suggest you to do. Yeah. So yeah, keep your cool. Don't make any effort. And I see that's gonna work. But it's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen the next day. But as time goes on, like a week, like next week, you might see him change, because you're going to be not giving him any time of day. But you have to understand that you can only give him a certain percentage that he gives you. Yep. I tell people all the time, when you're in a relationship, or you want a relationship, or even a friendship, co-workers, whatever, you give the person as much as they give you. Don't give more, because as soon as you give more, that person will take advantage of you. So if they're giving you 50%, give them 50% back, so they can see what it's like to get breadcrumbs. As soon as you start being too nice, that person is going to take advantage of you, and that's when it all goes downhill. Because you're always going to see yourself doing more and more and more, and then the person's going to be like, "Oh, this idiot's keep giving me more and more, so I'm going to keep taking it. Why not?" That's why I don't make any effort unless I get effort in return. I had to learn that the hard way. So I would say that things can get good, be good between you guys, but David has to realize that he's got somebody that he can eventually trust. No problem, bro. Well, I've been doing this for a long time. But you can thank Spirit. That's who gives me the answers. I just know how to read the cards, that's all. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like is when people take advantage of people, man. It sucks. It's annoying. It's really and truly annoying. All right, let's check. All right, Steven wants to know if he detaches himself from David, what will happen? Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, so if you continue to detach from this from these guys, then it'll be better for you, first of all. And what I'm getting here is they're going to destruct themselves. And what I mean by that is, see, I got Taurus energy here again. So David is going to finally realize that Leandro is a jealous person, a person that has unstable emotions, that he's trying to ruin things. David's going to see right through Leandro in time. And I think he already has, but I think it's going to take this weekend or the rest of this week. If they start to hang out again, he's going to start to see that, hey, I can't be around this Leandro guy because he's fucking nuts. So David is going to say, you know what? This is not my vibe. I can't be around this person anymore because their emotions are too unstable. If Leandro is a jealous type of person, then he's probably jealous of David or jealous that David is in a not and like maybe doing better than him in a work or a financial way or any type of way, even maybe looks wise or whatever the case may be. Leandro looks like the person who is deceitful and will possibly do something to make David mad, where David's going to be like, you know what? I don't even know why I'm dealing with this idiot. I can actually see through him now. I can actually see what type of person this guy is. So in the next 5 days or till the rest of this week, like it's only what, Tuesday today? Yeah. So from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from now until Sunday, something's gonna happen between those two, where David's gonna be like, I gotta distance myself from this guy because he's fucking crazy, or he's just unstable, or he's like he's not the type of person that I need to be around because he's not doing what I think he should be. And then it's gonna end up being David's gonna end up saying, you know what? I need a new type of way. I can't hang out with this person anymore. I can't deal with him anymore. So by you detaching, you allow David to see what Leandro is all about. So that'll be a good thing if you do that, Stephen, because then David will see for himself how destructive Leandro can be. And then once he sees that, he'll probably be like, you know what? Stephen was right. He warned me. He told me this guy's nuts. He told me this guy's got to watch out for him. And now I finally see the real Leandro for myself. And that's exactly what has to happen sometimes, where you can warn somebody a million times, but they're not going to listen until the actual person screws them over or does something bad to them and say, you know what? Hey, Stephen was right. He told me to watch out for him. I didn't. So now I can see what he's talking about. This guy, he's this, and this. This dude's that. So I would say continue to detach from the situation. Allow them to, be noisy, be crazy, because I think that by the end of this week, something's gonna go down where he's gonna be like, this guy's destructive. He's not the type of person I want to be around. And is Leandro, is he like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? Or is he an air sign? Because I got like fire and air here. So it's either Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag. That's the sign I have here for destructive behavior. Okay, well, there you go. He's a Gemini. So I got 5 of Swords here, which means an air sign. So Gemini men can be like that. I mean, no, sorry, not Gemini. I'm saying he's a Virgo, sorry. So you show up here, see? Gemini, they're trying to destruct. They're trying to make you feel that way, right? So if you're the Gemini, yeah, Gemini guys are like that, right? But see, you show up here, right? And I got King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So there's a lot of like energy here between all 3 of you. All 3 of you show up here. There's air, and there's fire, and there's earth. So Taurus and Virgo, you Gemini, and then it's got like fire sign energy, which is, a passionate energy, but also it's reversed. So it means not so passionate, not so great. But yeah, you all show up here in the reading. All 3 of you. But I think that what's going to happen here, if you detach because you feel that they're destructive and they're like, not really the type of people you want to be around, by doing that, it's going to make David realize that, hey, Leandro is out of his mind and I need to distance myself. So don't be surprised if David says to you, hey, you are right about this guy. So it looks like Leandro is trying to like do it on purpose, if that makes sense. Like he's trying to make you feel jealous or trying to make you feel weird because he knows you're not really fond of him. So there's like a the type of energy like, I'm gonna piss him off on purpose here. I'm gonna piss him off on purpose. So in the next couple of days, be prepared to see the crazy come out of him. I know you've already seen that type of behavior, but it's going to look like it's going to be more of that behavior in the coming days. Well, you can speak to David and talk to him, but he's going to find out this week how destructive and how crazy Leandro can be. And then when he comes, my suggestion to you, Stephen, is to allow David to come to you naturally and say, hey, look, Leandro is fucking nuts. You were right. You warned me. I'm sorry. Hey, can we talk about things? I think David is going to come to you and say that to you. Right. So David is going to see for himself in the next 5 days. David's going to see for himself like, hey, Stephen had my back. He warned me, but now I see the truth. So now I can actually trust David because he was right. Trust Stephen because I was right. David's going to say in his mind, I can trust Stephen now because he was right about Leandro. He is, this whack job or whatever you want to call him. So yeah, that's what I get, Stephen, that it's going to all pan out in a few days. To be honest, I think his intentions is to make you jealous, to annoy you, and to like make you feel a certain way. And he's already succeeding in that. Looks like, he drove you so crazy the other day you went and go and got a drink. Yeah. Here we go again. See, one thing about this reading, you guys all show up. Like the energy is showing me like the actual. I don't really dwell on the signs. If you've listened to me in the past, I don't really dwell on signs, but the signs are like coming up here where you show up again here. And it says that, his true intentions here is to break the sequence here between all of you, like to break your sequence between you and David, to break the sequence between you and him. And what I mean by that is he's trying to make the outside, invite outside people to try and maybe drive you mentally out of there, and you to not be his roommate anymore, or trying to get you to a point where you're going to leave. And I think that that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to play mind games with you, do things to mess with your mind, to mess with you and make you want to like go because he doesn't want you around. And because you're already awake to this, and you're probably more active than him in reality, if you're definitely younger. So I think that because of his age, he looks at you as saying, I'm sick and tired of these younger guys. I'm going to tell you, what to do, and I'm going to run this play. I'm going to run your life. I'm going to tell you this and tell you that. Like how you said here, he acts like he owns the place, right? So I think because he's older, he thinks he's going to say, he's going to tell you, like, if you don't like it, yeah, right. So I don't know if you let me ask you this. Do you feel like he's trying to run you out of there from being his roommate? Like, do you feel like he wants you to leave? Like, that's my question to you. Because from what the cards are saying, it's almost like deep down inside, if you feel like he wants to run you out of there and not be his roommate anymore, then that's what I see in the cards. Like he's trying to bring people around to aggravate you, to get you out of there, to like run you out. Like it's almost like he doesn't want you as a roommate anymore. He's tired of you. And I think he's doing this, like, and playing these mind games with you because he wants to drain you mentally and make you think. He wants to make you think. He wants to make you feel a certain way. And he wants to like he probably wants you to like go. Like he wants to see if he can run you out of there. I don't know. Like I said, if that makes sense, and that's exactly what his intentions are. His intentions is to like drain you mentally, so where you like say, okay, I need to get out of here. I'm good. But I think you're resisting that. It's telling me that one of you is resisting the fact to tell the other about what's going on. So if you're resisting on leaving, then that's you. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting, Steven. So like he's mentally wanting you to be drained so you can escape and get out of there. Like I think that you want to escape and get out of there. That's the feeling that I get off the cards. It's like you mentally can't stop thinking about this. Should I go? Should I stay? Is it gonna get better? Is it gonna get worse? What am I really fucking doing here in this place? Why am I with this person all this time? I should leave. I should go find another place. I should go get someone, another roommate, or do something else. Like something's got to give. So I think he's doing it to make you want to. I think he was doing it on purpose. That's his intention, to drive you out of there because he's had enough of you, or he doesn't feel like he wants to be your roommate anymore. And if he's already acting like he owns the place, then that energy is going to stay that way until he succeeds. So yeah, that's the intention. That sucks, but oh well. Well, my suggestion, Steven, is trying to find another place and get out of there. You don't need to be around that toxic energy, man. That's a toxic ass energy to be around. But hey, I can't tell you what to do. I can just suggest and give you advice on what you should do. But if I was in your predicament, I'll be gone. Okay, sure, I just got it. Yeah, thanks. I gotta get going after this anyway. I'm gonna go get my dinner. It's already 7:40 here. I'm way ahead of you guys. As you can see, it's getting darker. I'm 4 hours ahead of California. Yeah, you shouldn't be living like that, man. If you're around people like that, heck with that guy. All right, just give me a minute. All right, here we go. Yeah, exactly, man. That sucks. Okay, if I stand my ground and detach from Andrew, will I be able to keep my home here? All right, let's check. All right, if you do stand your ground, I think you'll have less conflict. I think it'll be, things won't be that great though. And I think that because you have difficulty in understanding them, you're gonna feel like alone. You're gonna feel like nothing's gonna go your way. And this is gonna if you I think that you're still gonna be there in the next 3 months, but that's entirely up to you, Stephen. But if you decide to stay there and detach from him, then it's still going to make things awkward, and it's still going to feel like you're still going to feel like you have no solution to any difficult times. So the longer you stay there, it's not going to get better. It's going to get, the same or worse. And you're going to feel like, hey, I need to make a change. I need to abandon this whole friendship with this guy and end this long friendship and get out of here, because if I don't, I'm going to keep feeling setbacks. I'm going to keep feeling like I'm living in a shithole, You're going to feel like you're not, like, you're going to feel like, they say your home is where your heart is, or your heart is where your home is, whatever that saying is. So when you go home, you're always going to feel like, I have to deal with this guy. So in the next 3 months, it's telling me that you're going to be able to keep your home, but how long are you going to keep your sanity? How long are you going to keep your mentality? How long are you going to be able to deal with this bullshit? You might be saying that for the next 3 months, like, yeah, I'm here. I like being here, but when I come home, I'm like, where the hell am I? So it's gotta be like a determination point in your mind where you say, hey, I can still live here with this idiot, but I'm going to detach from him and just go about my business. But how much are you going to tolerate depends on you. So there's going to be a conflict of interest. There's going to be some hostility. So if you detach yourself, he might attack you verbally and say, what the fuck is your problem, Steven? What? You're not speaking to me? We live in the same damn place. We're roommates, So he might like come at you. you know? Oh yeah, definitely. I see that's gonna happen this week. Oh, David. Okay, yeah, I got you. Right. But you said if I stand my ground and detach from Leandro, will I be able to keep my home here? Yeah, it's saying that yes, you'll be able to keep your home, but the problem is, yeah, exactly, but not feed into his shit. Right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Like you're gonna feel unwanted, by him eventually. If you do detach from him, you're gonna feel the unwantedness. You're gonna feel like there's nothing gonna go on between you guys. Like there's gonna be a confession and like a declaration, there's someone's gonna declare their outright feelings. So I think that if you, stand your ground, there's gonna be that, total detachment from you and him. But don't be surprised when you do. This is going to cause some hostility. It's going to cause you guys to go at each other or him to come at you and then you're going to defend yourself. So you're saying, if I stand my ground and detach from Leandro, will I be able to keep my home here? Right. So if you do stand your ground, yeah, exactly. So if you stand your ground and detach from Leandro might, confront you and say, hey, you can't come around here and act like this and be like this. And, he's going to say, like, he's going to try to attack you verbally and be hostile towards you. Like, I don't see him fighting you or anything like that. But, there's like a conflict of interest and a difficulty in understanding and stuff like that. And there's not going to be no solution, even if you do or don't. So, there's like an up and down energy in that situation, Stephen. So the more that I'll tell you this, my advice to you is to be very determined to stay where you are and do what you have to do and make your life personally better for yourself. Because David's gonna figure out Leandro is, not the right person to deal with, and he's gonna eventually detach himself and probably come back around to you and be more friendly with you because you've already warned him. But that's gonna take time for him to come and confess that to you because he's probably got too much pride where he's gonna be like, Stephen was right. Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetie? So it's like a pride issue there, and like like actually confessing, yes, you were right. For a person to say you were right when someone warned you, that's gonna be like the issue for the next like week or so. Yeah. So I would, like I said, the best thing, Stephen, is to completely detach yourself from him and allow David to learn his lesson. So David comes back to you and says, "Hey, look, you're all right, buddy. Let's talk about it." Yeah, just be patient and just let people fuck up on their own. That's exactly what my suggestion, and the cards also say the same thing. So I have a saying: silence is better than bullshit. So take my advice, be silent, don't say anything, speak when spoken to. If you see him getting hostile or crazy, just don't pay him any attention, Ignore his ignorance and just go about your business because David's going to find out eventually how stupid he really is. But hey, you know, some people have to learn the hard way, bro. Some people have to learn the hard way. No problem, anytime. What's going on, Becca? Yeah, I'll be back on tonight. It's 7:48 here. I'll probably be back on in like 3 hours from now. But I'm usually on here later on at night, Steven. But I do come on time from time around this time here and there. But I'm usually here almost every day. Oh, nice. Relaxing, chilling. Got your feet done? Oh, man, I feel sorry for that person that touched them toes. I hope you clean them things before you went. What color you got? Red? Maroon? Let me guess. I think you got white. Pink? All right, cool. I was off then. Painted in pink. Pretty in pink. See, that's what happens. Yeah. Oh, you got pink today. Okay, good. Yeah, pink is good. Pink brings you that love. Never got a damn pedicure or a manicure. Never in my life. I'm gonna get one though, eventually. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, get a pedicure or manicure. That's what my card said. Yes, that's right. Hey, see, I'm sure you feel good about it. That's why I did that card, because sometimes people need that to boost their mentality and boost their self-esteem, make them look good, they feel good. People comment on them, on their nails, and I actually see that happen with women and stuff. Like people be like, "Oh my God, girl, your nails are amazing," and the person be like, "Oh, thanks," and it makes them feel all good, you know. So hey, anything to make the confidence go up. I'm sure everybody, wouldn't mind that. Yeah, the Asian people, they're very good at that. That's like that's an amazing talent to have. Is like pedicure, manicure stuff, and doing those type of things. When I go to Boston, there's always Asian people doing that. Even here, we have Asian people that do that. They're very good. They have a really good talent at that. It's nice to see them. It's nice to see people in different cultures and races doing cool things and doing things that others can't really do that good. Yeah, I'm gonna get one eventually. I might actually get one next week. I might get a manicure and a pedicure for the very first time. Get a massage. I might get the works. I need it. I'm suffering over here. I need to get something. I need somebody to put in the work on me. Give me a nice pedicure, manicure, nice massage. I might treat myself for a whole day. I think I might do that. Hey, well, he's keeping his options open. He's keeping his options open. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I am. I really am. I need it. I definitely need it. I'll be honest. I definitely need some pampering. Yesterday I worked 7 hours in a row. I did this electrical basement. I was in a basement all day, and I ripped out all this old shitty rusty electrical, and I put in a new panel, new electrical. So tomorrow I took the day off today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go and finish it off. I gotta put in some new pipes and run some new wires and stuff and hook up a pump. My client, he keeps me busy. He came down, he goes, "You finished already?" I said, "Already? I've been here for 7 hours." He goes, "Yeah, but that's a lot of work you did." I said, "Hey, well, I'm here all by myself, you know. I gotta put in the pipe, lay down pipes." Yeah, I took pictures of it all. So I do a lot of electrical work. That's my trade, I'm an electrician. I've been an electrician for over 20. I've been an electrician for 25 years now. I started when I was 21. So I've been doing it for over half of my life. It's what I love to do. I love electrical work. I like changing old shit and putting in new shit. So it's like this is the panel. Like, see how nasty that is? It's all rusty, and the wires are everywhere. That's the old one. This is all the old shit that I took. Like this I kept because this is like for the pool lights. But like this is like an old submergible pump like thingy. This is like a disconnect thing. It's all shitty, right? So Then I put in this new panel. See how all the wires are going? I got all the new panel in. I put in the new panel, made the wires all looped and all nice and neat. And then I took out all the old shit right here off the thing, and I put like all the wires back. And then that's the finish. That's the outcome right there. See? Put a nice new panel in, hooked up all. See, all the pipes are all rusty. So I got to put, see this blue pipe? I put in one new one. I got to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 new pipes. So now that I got the panel in, I got to do the pipes now. Yep. That's what I do. I put in that work. That took me like 7 hours to do. I had to disconnect all this shit. I had to put in a lot. I did a lot of work yesterday. But hey, Tristan. Yeah, I redid electrical basement. The guy's basement was full of like rusty old electrical shit, so I had to take it all out, old pipes. Tomorrow I got to take out more old pipes and put in new ones. So I got to hook up a pool pump. That's what I do. I'm an electrician by trade. I've been doing it for almost 25 years now. So that's my client. He has a big ass. He owns like 7 houses. So that was his main house right there. It's the oldest house. It's like maybe 75 years old. So his dad gave it to him and he passed away. So it's like a lot of old electrical. So I'm kind of like fixing it as I go. So I was in a basement all day yesterday, taking all the old shit out and putting the new stuff in. Yep. Encourage him to be an electrician. It's a very good trade. You make a lot of money. And if you're very good at it, like I am, it's a lifetime thing because everybody needs electricity. Everybody needs electricity. Without electricity, nada. Nothing works. Nothing happens. Without electricity, the world will not function. So if you're an electrician, everybody's going to need you. That's why I took that trade on. And I've been doing it for a very long time. I can actually read a plan and do a house from start to finish. I've done a few in my lifetime. Not a few, a lot. Since I've been on my own for 16 years, September will be 16 years I've been on my own. And since I've been on my own, I've done at least 20 houses from start to finish. But before that, I did about more than 20. When I worked for my old boss, we did a lot of work. We did pure houses from start to finish. Yeah, it's a good trade to get into, but it's very dangerous. It can be very dangerous. So you got to do it with a clear head and a clear mind and double check, triple check, make sure that the electricity is off when you work on things, test it. I'm constantly testing, looking, making sure everything's fine. It's a pain in the ass. It's a very strenuous job, and I do a lot of praying when I'm finished. I pray, I say, God, please don't let this shit blow up. Please don't let nothing malfunction. Please don't let anything happen. That's all I ask. I'll work hard, just please don't let nothing happen. Don't burn down this damn house, please. I've been very successful, so I thank God every day for nothing bad happening, because when you hook up something, it could be a manufacturer default where the thing, malfunctions and it's not my fault, which that hasn't happened, thank God. But I've hooked up a ceiling fan with a remote and it never worked because it was shitty from the factory. And the woman was like, "You call yourself an electrician? This thing doesn't even work." And I'm like, "Ma'am, please don't disrespect me. I've been doing this a very long time. I know what I'm doing. It's the fan that's fucked up. And I'm going to go call the person that you bought this fan from and tell them, come here and check it." This is crazy. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, this stupid bitch. All right, you'll see. I knew that it wasn't me. I knew it's the fan. Because when you get a remote control fan, sometimes it doesn't make the connection from the factory, it doesn't make no connection because it comes messed up. And I know remote control fans, they have that problem, and I've experienced it in the past. That's why I don't deal with them. So 2 days later, she told her husband to call me. She didn't call me. She told her husband to call me. And the husband said, "Hey, Mark, my wife called the guy. He came here and he said that you were right. He says it's the malfunction, the remote piece that's in the fan. It's not picking up the signal. You were right." And they replaced the fan and put a new one there and took the old fan with them. We want to apologize. Apologize on her behalf. I'm like, why isn't she apologizing to me? He's like, oh, well, my wife's like that. And I'm like, all right, sir, no problem. He goes, oh, just send me the bill. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, take that. Talking to the wrong guy, sweetheart. I've been doing this shit long. I know. I was there racking my brain for like 2 hours trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with this fan. And I just said to her, I was like, look, this shit ain't working. And she disrespected me. I was like, you call yourself an electrician? I'm like, all right, ho, you'll see. I'm not the one. All right, I got to get out of here. It's 8 o'clock. As you can see, it's dark as can be. I'm going to go make my dinner. No, they can't. I didn't even care, to be honest. You know what, Tristan? I made her feel like an idiot. So I know she feels like an idiot because she pretty much dissed me and I was right. So that's why she didn't apologize, because she looked like an idiot after disrespecting me and saying that I wasn't an electrician. I could still see her looking at me and saying that I wanted to throw the remote at her face, but I'm not that type of guy. But that was my first instinct, was I'm gonna make this woman eat this damn remote. And I was like, no, don't entertain it, Mark. Calm down. Put the remote down. Don't throw it at her. Don't imagine, throwing her at the fan. No, don't do that. Let's leave. But it's all good. Her husband was cool, though. All right, I'll be back on here in about 3 hours. It's 8 here. I'll be back on at 11. I'm going to go make my dinner, and I'll be back later. All right, good night. Take care.